Good, happy Monday evening, February 8th, 2021. I'm Riley King, and welcome to your evening news, weather, traffic, and sports with Riley King. Let's begin. First up, we're going to begin with the weather forecast, and let's take a look at your radar for this evening. And here is a live look at that radar for all of you this evening. As you can see on radar, it is all clear in New Hampshire. It's going to be a clear evening this evening in New Hampshire. And now let's talk about your weather right now. Your weather right now is clear, 21 degrees. And here's a check of that hourly forecast. And here's a check of your hourly forecast, as you can see. And your weather for tonight, partly cloudy skies. This evening will become overcast overnight. A few flurries or snow showers possible, low around 10 degrees, winds west-northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. For tomorrow, periods of snow, high around 25 degrees, winds light and variable, chance of snow 90%, 1 to 3 inches of snow expected. And also, there is a winter weather advisory for tomorrow. Let's take a look. And here's a look at that winter weather advisory in effect from 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Tuesday. What snow expected? Total snow accumulations 3 to 5 inches. Where western and central Hillsborough, Chester, coastal Rockingham, eastern Hillsborough, and interior Rockingham counties. Wind from 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. Tuesday. Impact. Plan on slippery road conditions due to snow-covered roads. The hazardous conditions could impact the Tuesday morning and evening commutes. Again, winter weather advisory will be in effect from 4 a.m. until 10 p.m. tomorrow. And let's take a look at the next 10-day forecast. And here's a check of that next 10-day forecast for all of you. And that is a look at your weather. Now let's take a look at your evening traffic this evening on your evening traffic map. And here's a live look at your evening traffic map this evening. As you can see in Henniker is smooth sailing, Hopkinton smooth sailing, Bow, Pembroke, Concord all smooth sailing, Boscawen and Canterbury smooth sailing, in Chichester smooth sailing with some medium pace traffic, Epsom smooth sailing with some medium pace traffic, Northwood smooth sailing with some medium pace traffic, and Lee smooth sailing with some medium pace traffic. Durham, smooth sailing with a little spot of medium pace traffic. Rochester, smooth sailing. Somersworth, smooth sailing. Dover, smooth sailing with some medium and slow pace traffic in the Dover area. And then Newington, smooth sailing. And then you get into Portsmouth, you see some smooth sailing with some medium and slow pace traffic here. And then Portsmouth into Maine, smooth sailing with some slow down here. Portsmouth, Rye, some medium pace traffic. And then Northampton, some medium pace traffic as well. Hampton, some smooth sailing with some slow and medium pace traffic. Seabrook, slow and medium pace traffic with a little spot of smooth sailing into the border of Massachusetts. On 101, a great ride on 101, as you all can see. Hooksett and Manchester area, smooth sailing. And we got a traffic issue here. Delays of 4 minutes and delays increasing on US 3 Webster Street northbound between New Hampshire 3A, Elm Street, and Bay Street. Average speed is 15 miles per hour. And then around the Manchester area, some medium and slow-paced traffic with smooth sailing. Around the Manchester airport, smooth sailing. And then a couple of traffic issues here as well. Average speed of 15 miles per hour on Route 28 southbound between Queen City Avenue and I-293. And also, delays of 3 minutes and delays easing on Route 28 northbound in the south end. Average speed is 15 miles per hour. And then, Bedford, you're seeing some medium and slow pace traffic. And then you got some smooth sailing making your way into Amherst, and some smooth sailing making your way into Milford with some medium-paced traffic. Manchester, Merrimack, Nashua into the border, Massachusetts, smooth sailing with some medium-paced traffic in the Nashua area. Nashua, Milford, some medium and slow-paced traffic with a little bit of smooth sailing here. Manchester, Derry, Londonderry, Windham, Salem into the border, Massachusetts, smooth sailing with some medium-paced traffic, as you can see. And that is a look at your evening traffic map for this Monday evening. And now let's get to your news. First up, let's do a COVID-19 update. Let's take a look at your COVID-19 New Hampshire numbers. There are 68,379 number of people in New Hampshire have tested positive for COVID-19. 1,104 number of deaths from COVID-19 in New Hampshire, and 186 current number of hospitalizations for COVID-19 in New Hampshire. And that is a look at your COVID-19 updates this evening. Two injured in fire that tore through a 3-story apartment building in Raymond. Fire officials say sprinkler system wasn't able to put out the fire. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9, Ray Brewer.
Winter weather has arrived, and Beltate's Building Supply is here to help you get through it. Shop one of our 9 locations safely, order by phone, or shop online at beltates.com. We offer in-store or curbside pickup and free delivery. Count on Beltate's Building Supply this winter.
The call came in just before 4:30 in the morning, but it's possible the fire started much earlier.
We had one occupant that said they smelled plastic burning at like 2 o'clock.
The Raymond Fire Department says there was heavy smoke and fire coming from one of the apartment buildings at Sunview Apartments, and a man was starting to jump from the 3rd floor.
And when the Lieutenant Brackett got here, they raised a ground ladder, took it out to the back, and rescued the man and his cat.
Residents, though, reported other pets that didn't make it out. The fire department says 2 people were transported. The extent of their injuries unclear, but not considered life-threatening. It took about 2.5 hours to get the 3-alarm fire under control. One potential cause:
all of these balconies have water heaters in them that are run by propane for their hot water and all their other stuff.
And one could have malfunctioned, so that even though the building was equipped with sprinklers,
If it was a problem with the heater, they're gas-fed heaters. So the gas would keep on, it wouldn't be enough to put the gas in.
the town is beginning to come together to help those affected by this fire. For instance, the school district is offering a place for people to stay warm, and the Girl Scouts have started collecting donations for people who lost everything in this fire. In Raymond, Ray Brewer, WMUR News Now.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Crash involving several vehicles, including state police cruiser, leads to I-93 closure in Lincoln. Portion of I-93 shut down in Lincoln. Franconia Notch State Park closed. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
The Subaru of New England, Washington's birthday sales event is here. Feel the freedom in an all-wheel drive.
And this is seen from that scene that took place today, a multi-vehicle involved in a crash, as you can see. A crash involving several vehicles, including a state police cruiser, led to the temporary closure of Franconia Notch State Park on Monday morning. State police received reports of the crash just before 8 a.m. of a crash on the southbound side of Franconia Notch Parkway in Lincoln, just south of the Basin. Officials said 21 vehicles involved in several separate crashes in that area, 3 of which were police vehicles. According to police, officials began clearing the roadway, and within minutes of the crash investigation, 2 state police cruisers and a liquor commissioner division of enforcement cruiser were struck while parked at the scene. 1 trooper was in the patrol car that was struck and suffered minor injuries. Officials said the roadway had been covered with light coating of ice and snow, making it for slippery yet manageable driving conditions. The southbound lane of Franconia Notch Parkway was shut down for 2 hours while officials worked to clear the scene. This is a developing story. Stay with us for more updates on this. Georgia election officials formally launch investigation into Trump phone calls. The Georgia State Election Board has formally launched an investigation into former President Donald Trump's phone calls to state election officials, in which he thought helped to overturn the results of the election after President Joe Biden's narrow victory was certified twice. And we're going to switch gears now. Let's go into sports. And in sports, the Super Bowl was last night, and the 2 teams that played in the Super Bowl last night were Kansas City Chiefs and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's take a look at that final score from that game. And here's a look at that final score from that game. Kansas City Chiefs, 9, and Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 31. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers won the game last night. Congratulations, Tampa Bay. And That was Tom Brady's 10th time in Super Bowl and his 7th Super Bowl ring. Congratulations to Tom Brady with his new team, Tampa Bay. And we want to hear from you. Did you watch the game last night? Comment below and let us know. We want to hear from you. And what did you think about the game last night if you watched? Truck Day. Red Sox pack up equipment ahead of spring training. The Boston Red Sox equipment truck is scheduled to depart for Fort Myers, Florida, Monday afternoon as the team gears up for spring training. Workers started packing the truck at about 7 a.m. Monday ahead of a 2 p.m. departure. The Red Sox will be hosting a virtual send-off on social media at 1:30 p.m. with players and coaches. To help prevent the spread of COVID-19, the team is discouraging fans from gathering at Fenway Park for Truck Day and for the truck's arrival in Fort Myers, which is scheduled for Thursday. Red Sox pitchers and catchers are scheduled to have their first workout February 17th, and the full squad is set to work out for the first time on February 22nd. Workouts will be closed to the public due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and there will be no tours or open houses of the Fenway South facility. Last week, the team announced that fans will be allowed to attend spring training exhibit games at JetBlue Park. This makes the first time since March 11, 2020, that the Red Sox fans will be allowed to watch the team in person and play in person. The ballpark in Fort Myers will operate at approximately 24% of its normal capacity with about 2,400 fans at each game. The regular seating capacity at JetBlue Park is 9,909. Appropriate physical distancing and safety protocols will be implemented at JetBlue Park, as all tickets will be sold in physical distance pods of about 2 to 4 seats that will allow fans for at least 6 feet between groups. Red Sox season ticket holders will be offered the first opportunity to attend exhibit games, and additional tickets may go on sale to the general public depending on availability. Emergency repairs at JetBlue Park were reportedly finished on February 1st as cracks were discovered on the skywalk connecting the suite level seating to the replica Green Monster. The 2021 season marks the Boston Red Sox 10th at JetBlue Park at Fenway South. So, baseball season is getting started soon. Very exciting. And that does it for this evening edition of your evening news, weather, traffic, and sports with Riley King. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your Monday evening. See you back here tomorrow for another edition of your evening news, weather, traffic, sports with Riley King. Good night and goodbye, everyone. I'll have a news report coming up soon.